Again, this is still a really kind of natural look. You could stop right here if you like a au naturel look. But like a little depth perception with girls. Oh, I know what it is. A lady's walking her babies in the carriage outside. I just saw them pass. There's a window across the room about 20 feet. Okay, so now I'm using the other pointed end. I'm not using any of my brushes, and I'm going right through the lash line, just like if I had a short shader. And I'm using their sponge product. I'm also going to do that same thing right on the lash line. Right where I put that white, so that makes no sense at all that I did that. Make sure you tap it off. Of course, I have a white shirt, and I think I'm having fallout. So you're going to have to pop the shirt. Don't rub it, pop it. There we go. There we go. So this is a good liner color, y'all. That's the good news. Excuse me. You know, I'm just being real with y'all because people get sick. I'm going to come in just a little bit with this dark color in the outer V. Kind of blend it in just to kind of give me a little bit of depth again. So that means you make kind of a wing and then you bring it in a triangle, just like that. And then just kind of fade it out. And you may use the other side to kind of blend those edges. That doesn't look too blended. There we go. Again, use that other side to blend the edges down. And that's the look. I guess you can do one pass with that dark color. Did I do it? Both sides? Yeah. So that's the look. I really like it. I would always say have a blending brush handy, but if you don't, you can use your fingers. Just because I don't feel that good. I do want to show you again the palette. I think it's a great palette. I wonder if I did what they said. Yeah, one. They put more white on the lid, which I'm not doing. Two, they did put where I put it. Three. Where did they put three? Yeah, they did. They did exactly what I did. Yep, and they use 4 as a liner. Now here's the other thing. Because I do have brushes handy, I am going to also make a brow out of that color. And before I go any further, I'm going to pop this shirt there. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I just, ugh. Alright, so I'm using a short shader, and I'm going to use that wet as a brow color. So, just fill it in a little bit. There, just a little. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's a really good color, by the way, for my brows. Just kind of backfill a little and make sure that you fill in. And see, it kind of fills in. Sometimes I overdo it. I feel like that was actually a good pass. It just, you know, gives you a little color. Sometimes if you feel like you got too much on the brush, just tap it off on your makeup. Whatever I'm trying to say here. See, I can't even think because I don't feel good. Do y'all ever get like that when you don't feel good? You can't even think straight. Always check over there and make sure you're about the same on your brows, y'all. Best you can tell. They'll never be perfect, and that's okay. I'm going to come forward and kind of backfill that color through your hairs so that you don't look like you have 2 different colors on. There you go. I think I'm a little high. So that's all I'm going to do with that. I really actually love this palette. Again, it's the Colorstay, Revlon Colorstay 555 Moonlit. Alright, so I'm brushing off my little brush here. Putting that back in. And one of the things you can be sure if you feel like you overdid it is always brush through your brows with either a brush or comb or however, whatever you use. I'm just going to use this little brush because it's handy. Whoa! Look, I made a little tail too long. Whoopsie. Wow, I'm making a lot of errors here. It's because I'm kind of getting in a hurry because I need to get to the doctor and I don't feel good at all. I know every time I breathe you can hear the congestion, and I know that sounds so gross, so I apologize. It is gross sounding. There. Okay. So those are always good to have. And this is Mary Kay's eyeliner and eyebrow, and I like it because on one end it is a liner brush, and on the other end it's a comb. You can comb through your lashes if you got too much mascara, and also a brow brush. So this is a really good one. That's by Mary Kay. Okay, and I'm using Pixie by Petra in this color blush. This is Beach Rose. So it's kind of like a brown rose, which I love because it's not, you know, too much of either color. It's not too much of a, what am I trying to say? A contour, but it's not too blushy either. I'm just kind of smiling at the cheeks, mainly stay back there, and then come down the nose. Right on the end, right on the bottom here. There we go, just shadowing that up a little bit. And that just kind of makes you not look so fatty underneath when your skin starts to hang as you age. Smile and round it out, and go back up. Stay kind of back up in here. And then go down the hairline, especially on this outer temple, right on the hairline. Outer temple and down. And again, maybe do the bulbous chin and down the throat again, maybe one more time. I learned from Kim Kardashian talking on TV once about her Mario makeup artist. He always, like, all the way back, just, you know, really works on getting that darker contour underneath, you know. Of course, she's so much under the camera's eye. Of course, that's the life she's chosen. So, anyway, that's what I use. I really like this color, y'all. It's a really nice, kind of natural looking color. It's a brown rose. So it gives you contour with a little bit of pink to it. Let me pop my shirt again. They go underneath your shirt and just pop it out like that. Make sure you don't have lipstick on yet, because if it hits your jewelry or whatever, it'll pop up and get all over your shirt again. And then for lipstick, I am going to use, what am I going to use today? Should I use something lighter than usual? Or should I use this ruler? I don't know, I'm kind of not in the mood to wear a heavy lipstick today, y'all. I'm almost in the mood to, here's L'Oreal, $5.19, Tender Berry. Well, I'm just going to do that. Do I have a liner? I do have a liner. If you wear lipstick, you have to wear a liner because it'll go all over the place if you don't, which to me, this is a big pain. And so I'm lining my lips first. I'm going to fill it in because it's got wax in it. How's that for nice background noise for you? I know what it is. Because my window's open, I think the lady's walking by more than she would have. I don't know. It's a different lady, and they've all got baby carriages. So I could just go with this. This is Kylie's Posy K lip liner. I don't even remember buying this. I don't. Okay, so now over that I'm putting L'Oreal $5.19 Tender Berry. There is something fun about old-fashioned lipstick. It's not my Chanel, but it's kind of fun. Okay, so that's on, and there's my look. So I'm going to add a little liner. Oh, I didn't blend. Y'all always blend out your your makeup on the edges of your eye here, because look how messed up that looks right there. So you're going to blend that out, blend that edge out real good. Make sure you blend back over here and down there. Wipe it off. Do the same over here. Just blend. All you're doing is getting rid of lines, edgy, mess up lines. Yeah, that's all you're doing. And I just used a fluffy brush from It Cosmetics for that. And now I am going to add a little liner, just a little. And then coming straight down this time. I just want to. I know that's not good for when you're older because it really makes the hood of your eye really obvious, but I'm just kind of in the mood to do it that way, and so I am. Going against all the old lady makeup rules. I am kind of going light on the front end here. And I will blend that over a little there. So it just kind of makes it a little bit more like eyelashes when you could do a sharper straight down. But the bad news is that gets caught right on the hood. So if you don't straighten it across to the lid, it gets lost. And that's why you don't do it typically. And I just went way overboard on that liner. I pressed down too hard, whereas this side I didn't, so now I've got to even it up. Oh, you can tell I don't feel good. I'm not being careful in my placement at all. But, you know, whatever. Get a little more wispy out on the end and fill this back a little better. And there is something about making it that kind of makes you feel a little better, I guess. There we go. I have no idea how this is going to come across, y'all. Some of y'all may be like, Beth, why did you even film today?